Hi everyone, it's Seth with yet another Obsessed, and I am actually obsessed with Allı Mauzey. And what I'm obsessed about is that it's really fun to see Broadway stars in shows that you actually know, but it's super cool to go see a Broadway show with someone you've never heard anything about and you become obsessed. And when I saw Cry Baby, I was like, who is she? She's amazing. And here she is right now. So I was obsessed with her in Cry Baby. By the way, I'm going to talk the whole time and I'll allow her to speak. Anyway, obsessed with her in Cry Baby. And the devastating thing about Cry Baby is that there was no cast album, right?
No, boo, no.
Okay, no cast album. So I wanted her to recreate the song where I flipped out in the audience. I was like, that chick is effing funny. Because there's no cast album, so we're going to recreate the song. What's your name of your character?
Lenora.
Lenora,
yeah.
Who was essentially crazy.
She's a stalker. She's crazy.
Yeah.
she's cray-cray.
Cray-cray. Okay, so she sings this sort of like love song to the guy she's in love with, and we were just discussing all the different elements of it. So at one point there's literally a steel guitar break. So I asked Alli whether she thought of the idea for a steel guitar break. Did you, dear?
I didn't come up with that. It was the writers that just added in a steel guitar break.
Who would put in their music like, singer does a steel guitar break? Okay, so that's really crazy. But what did you come up with? Go.
Well, so originally the song was all in just one range, so it all was like kind of low, and I
a regular octave.
At one point I just decided to scoop up and start singing it up an octave because
flips up an entire octave. And by the way, the belting is so high. And then I asked her, why are you belting so high in the song? Give your theory about childhood. Go.
Well, I grew up listening to all these cast recordings where all these women on Broadway were belting really, really high, and I was like, oh my gosh, Broadway's so hard. Like I have to learn how to belt really, really high, and it was. I don't know, so when I finally got to like originate a role, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna belt really, really high because I had to go through that. And every girl that is going to learn this song will have to belt high too. I feel like it's like a rite of passage.
Isn't that amazing? She really did it for the girls after they're gonna listen and go like, I have to, I'm obsessed with that because I was totally the same mindset. So brava, and yet there was no cast album, so actually it backfired on you. So
I was belting for no reason.
But now there will be, so you'll sing along with this. And what was the other thing that you discovered? Oh yeah, also, she came up with this crazy bit because in the lyric you sing about a friend, right?
No, it sings about like, I have voices in my head, so I just took that literally, and I used to hear in all the readings we did, I'd have voices in my head, and then I started to talk to the voices in my head, and one day during a reading it kind of morphed into talking to somebody else over here that actually wasn't there, and then came like this invisible friend that Lenore already had, and then they started writing, well, I just started ad-libbing little bits, like in scenes later where I would like talk to my friend, and everybody, and the rest of the scene is like, who is she talking to? So.
This is crazy. Okay, so finally we're gonna get a chance to actually do this song. So it's not called Crazy, but it's based on Crazy. It's called Screw Loose.
Right.
And by the way, one of the guys who wrote it, David Javerbaum, is also the tweet of God, which I follow, which is so hilarious. It's God tweeting. It's so effing funny. Side note. Anyway, okay, recreation. So girls, if you want to sing along, write a passage for you to get vocal damage.
Yeah, here we go. Screw loose. That's what they say I've got. Or maybe they say I'm not playing with the full deck. But hey, what the heck can I do? Baby, I've got a screw loose for you. Bonkers, that's what they're calling me. Not metaphorically, they mean truly insane. But they can't hear the voice in my brain giving orders to keep loving you. Eccentric, erratic, toys in the belfry, beds in my attic. But I just don't see the harm in carving your name in my arm. lost. I've made up my mind, which I have lost. Clinically certified. A panel of doctors tried to lock me away, but until that day when they finally did, I know, leave me alone. Seriously, completely out. I'll be here if you need a little script.
Bravo! She still got it!